From Eyewitness News, this is the Tarbox Toyota Hyundai Friday Night Football Wrap.
Welcome in. Thank you for making us part of your Friday night with Mark Dondero. I'm Yianni Kourakis. It's Friday night. It means high school football. Last week, Cranston East Mark played pretty well at Hendricken and just lost, and they had a tough one tonight.
Yes, they did, Yianni. Tom Centauri's bunch going on the road again, this time to LaSalle for another big Division I matchup. LaSalle faithful, fiery tonight in advance of their showdown. The Bolts doing some impressive things early. It's pretty execution here on the wide receiver screen allows Mark Monroe to scamper all the way into the end zone, but don't be fooled. LaSalle played better D than they showed you on that play. Camelis Waite snatches the interception, grabs 6 points. He takes it back for the touchdown. LaSalle takes this one at home, 31-14 over East.
Homecoming at Barrington. Fans all jacked up for this one. Third quarter, Eagles leading East Providence 17-0. This is Jake Gelsomino running hard and moving the chain for the Eagles. Later in the drive, Barrington moving the ball at will. Nick DePaula on the carry, 25 yards to the end zone to make it 24-0 Barrington. From there, the Eagles defense did the rest, preserving the 30-6 victory.
SK and Portsmouth getting after it down on the coast with the fans. You got a quick pass to start things out. Colin Tolman to Curtis Corey. Great effort from Corey to get into the end zone. Portsmouth up early. Rebels trying to get something going here on offense. Now this is going to be a great fake. Watch this. It's developing. Fake, and then it goes to Anthony Shepard, who takes the pitch and then is gone. He shows off his athleticism. Goes to the house, but Portsmouth went home with the 23-6 win over South Kingstown. Sorry, Yianni.
It's all right. Hey, North Kingstown making the short trip to East Greenwich on the comeback trail in the fourth. Peter Kershaw gets into the end zone from 8 yards out, cut the deficit to 21-18. Moments later, Kershaw again, he wins the nomination for best hair and a couple of touchdowns. NK wins 32-27.
Great flow. Cranston West hosting Chariho tonight, Cranston Stadium, flag bearers. And now, well, you know, we weren't there that long, but the theme was clear. Cranston West just having a picnic in the Chariho backfield. Sack after sack after sack. And ultimately, it was Cranston West getting the 49-16 win. They did get points, but they got maybe more sacks.
A sack lunch.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That works.
Johnston making the long trip to Westerly. Scoreless first quarter. Panthers' Michael Caparco rolling out. He's looking end zone. Maybe play of the night. Lawrence Duralt the third.
Oh,
fantastic grab, making Lawrence Duralt the first and Lawrence Duralt the second proud. Westerly marches right back down the field. Clayton Minnock dives in for the 1-yard score. That ties things up, but the momentum was short-lived. Ensuing kickoff, Curtis Matthew had some room. He had some speed, and he has gone 90 yards to the house. Westerly would then return the ensuing kickoff, but it's not enough. Johnston beats Westerly in a wild one, 48-27.
Woonsocket and Rogers going at it tonight. Lamont Scott, watch this. He's going to give a little hello to a defender. Bounces off him and decides this is the better option. He goes around the corner and then gets positive yardage on a play that should have gone for nothing. Great hustle by that defender, though, to get him, track him down eventually. Here, it's Scott corralling the pitch, getting more yards. That set up this later. Xavier Villafane, touchdown plunge, helping Rogers 35-zip over Woonsocket.
The Tarbox Toyota Hyundai Friday Night Football Wrap continues.
Welcome back to the show. A quick reminder, you can catch all the scores and highlights at the end of the night on WPRI.com. We had some big wins in the first block by LaSalle and Barrington, among others.
Bishop Hendrick and Yianni also a big win tonight over Cumberland. But now let's go to Mount Pleasant, visiting Tolman in the shadows of McCoy Stadium in Pawtucket. Good start for the Kilties. Clemo Cote running far, wide, and fast down the sideline. He would eventually make it into the end zone. And it would be good for an 8-0 lead because Mount Pleasant executed what might have been a fake, but they do get the 2-point conversion. Here comes Tolman, though. Tyrell Whitaker hands off to Prince Johnson for the touchdown. Let's jump to the fourth quarter. Kilty's up 15-12, but no more. Whitaker finds Jake Bargalish, and he would be gone. That is your game winner. 18-15 Tolman over Mount Pleasant. Good.
What a finish in Pawtucket. Hey, Mount Hope cheerleaders sporting the pink for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. hoping the team could get a big road win at Central. Things looking good early. Central offense moving forward. Progress stopped. Tazon Calhoun-Masi, the great concentration. He picked the tip ball right out of the air, but the Knights can play some D2. Pahebo Meyer steps in front of that pass, and then he shows off his running back skills, weaving his way into the red zone. The Knights turn that into points on the first offensive play. Leonard Brown hands it off to Tyrone Silva. He's got a nose for the end zone. Central beats Mount Hope 48-6. Knights now 3-1 in D2. They get undefeated St. Ray's next week.
Shay visiting Warwick Vets, scoreless first quarter. Mamdou Mbai on the carry. He's one of the playmakers for the Raiders. He'll dash down the sideline for the touchdown to put Shay up early. More Raiders offense. Chris Duarte rolling to his right. Looking for Leonardo DeBrito in the end zone. That's good. He puts Shay up 2 scores. Vets trying to mount a comeback, but it's Mbai doing it on the defensive end this time. A tip, a pick, and what a game by Mbai. Shay gets the win over the Vets, 48-14.
Middletown making the trip north to take on Lincoln in a D3 tussle. Here come the Lions. Matt Oakley. The pass to Mason Pineda. Mason with moves like Jagger. I didn't write that, but I like saying it. Dragging down just short of the goal line. Oakley would eventually punch it in. Who sings that song? Maroon 5?
Jagger.
Middletown defense stifles Melvin Golden, the QB, sack number 65. Pumped up. Let the big man eat. Islanders in the red zone. That's Jake Lyman's happy place. He takes the handoff from Jacob Francie. 3 touchdowns for Jake. Middletown wins 33-7.
All right, let's go to my happy place. This little guy trying to get a better view of the match. Hello, North Smithfield visiting North Providence, North Minup, and they get a big play on D. Nick Cicerone with the INT, but Cougars call for a good time. Rakim Bontemp with moves like Jack. Started on the offense a few weeks ago. This time he gets the pick. I guess that's not like Jagger. Returns it inside North Smithfield territory, but that was one of the only highlights for the Cougars. Cicerone, I beg your pardon, and Ross Topin had most of the fun in the Cougar Dome. North Smithfield improves to 3-1 in D4 with a 28-zip win.
The Narragansett Mariners at Pilgrim tonight. Fans also in attendance. Jared Field for Narragansett makes the touchdown grab here for Gansett. Nicely done. That puts them up 10-0. But Pilgrim hung around for this one. Darren Grant makes the interception, and Pilgrim goes on to get the 10-point win over Narragansett, doubling them up 20-10. All right, Mark, let's head north of the border in Massachusetts.
I was told Bishop Stang is almost to Cape Cod, just about.
I was heading north, baby, and I got there.
So
Scoreless second quarter. Fian on the move. Zachary Gosselin gets the carry. He's got some blocking, and he's heading down the sideline deep into Stang territory. Later in the drive, QB Matthew Everton punches in the touchdown at the goal line. That puts Fian up 7-0. They hold on for the 14-13 victory.
You want to see future Bombardier cheerleaders?
Sure.
There they are. Big Blue hosting Taunton up in the second half. They keep moving. Tyler McGovern hands off to Matt Elliott. He breaks free, and this run is 30-plus yards. There you go. Bombardiers inside the red zone, but the drive would stall. Coleman King and Dukins Francois combined for the tackle. That sets up this. Adam Leonard, the handoff to Terrence Gibson. Terrence busts through and goes 88 yards. PAT would tie the game at 21, but Attleboro would run away with it. They get the win 42-21 over Taunton.